So I'm Erica, and I teach entrepreneurs how to make money with 5 simple steps. That's it. You can change your business in 5 days. Seriously, you could actually change it in 3 days, right? But some people take a little bit longer to apply. So let's just say in 5 days, you can change your business. I have had businesses since I was a little girl. I'd say 14 was my first business. At 19, I had a nail tanning and skin salon. At 21, I had a Jamaican restaurant. Yeah, man. Let's see. I sold cars and trucks and all kinds of things. And I was in the weight loss industry. I worked my way up from $7 an hour to over 6 figures. And I've been in the beauty industry for 35 years. I've been in direct sales. I earned cars and diamonds and all kinds of stuff. And then people just kept asking me, Erica, how'd you do it? How did you do it? How did you do it so fast and how simple? And I'm like, oh, well, let me tell you about my 5-step blessing method. And this is how I did it. And now I teach others how they can do the same thing. And so if I can help you out in any way, please reach out to me. Just fill out my business survey and we can have a little 15-minute chit chat. But I want to say that there's a lot of people on social media right now and they're stuck, right? They want to make money and they don't know how. They think that they have to build to so many amount of followers in order to make money. And I'm here to tell you that is not true. And yo girl is living proof, okay? I actually know people who have over 1 million followers and who aren't making money. And I've been making money on social media for many, many years. They may have more followers than me. That's fine, but I'm making more money. I'm not trying to be a braggy pants. I'm just saying you have to have a strategy. And I teach a 5-step simple method, my blessing method, and how you can make money on social media. So if you have a business and you're ready to take it to the next level because you're tired of showing up online and posting and doing all this and you're not making money when? Every day. If you don't have leads coming to you when? Every day. We need to chat, right? And I'd love to help you. But if you're afraid of success, if you're afraid of failure, let me tell you, that's going to get you no money in your bank account. And I firmly believe that women should have this much debt, 0. You should have no debt. I believe that you should have the freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to come to Jamaica, yeah, man, we have a travel agency, will help you. You should be able to do that. You shouldn't have to say, oh, I can't afford it. If you're an entrepreneur and you tell me that you can't afford something, that tells me that you do not have systems that are effective in place in your business. Because if you have a business, you should be making money. If you're not making money and all you're doing is paying money out, you have a hobby. And we need to change that. And if you give me 5 days, 5 days with my Fix It Fast Bootcamp, guess what? I can show you specifically what to do for your business to change your whole social media around and start making money. Because if, like I said, if all you're doing is showing up, going live, posting this and that, posting, DMing people without an effective system, you're making no money. And if that is you, join my Fix It Fast Bootcamp. And if you say to me, Erica, I don't have time. Well, you've had time to post and not make any money, so that doesn't make any sense, does it? Sometimes we're just afraid. We're just afraid. What if it does work? What if it does? Do you know how many people you can bless by bringing in more money? What if it doesn't work? Well, that's not going to happen because it will work if you do it. If you buy courses all the time and you never do them, that might be a you problem. And while you're self-sabotaging yourself, you might need a coaching session. We can help you with that, with what's going on in your noggin. But I would say you always have to remember, do you have an amazing product or service? Okay, so let's say this. Let's say about my skincare business, right? So I have several businesses. Actually, I don't even know how many I have at this point, but anyway. So my skincare business, right? I have rosacea, I have psoriasis all over my face. Do I believe that my skincare products can help other women who have similar conditions? Absolutely. Do I feel like I look like I'm going to be 50 in less than 4 weeks? I don't think so. And I think it's because of the great skincare. I had skin cancer, and let me tell you, my dermatologist is so impressed by the products that I'm using because guess what? I am in Jamaica in the sun all the time, and my skin is good. She was very worried about me. So do I believe in my product? I do. And as Texture would say, that's the first thing you need. That's the ingredient you have to believe. If you believe in your product or service, it really shouldn't be a problem for you to learn how to market it, right? Because you know that it can transform people's lives. Where people get in trouble is, you know what they do? They make it about themselves. Oh my gosh, what if they don't want my product? Well, then they're not your people. What's the problem? Look, go to the bread aisle. There's Wonder Bread. There's the Hawaiian Rolls. There's a million different breads. Do you think that the bread man is like, I'm not going to put any bread out today because there's a couple other breads and people might want the other bread? No. People, just like Hellman's and Miracle Whip, right? I'm a Hellman's girl. Sorry if you're a Miracle Whip. I don't like it. But you know what? They're both standing next to each other on the shelf, aren't they? And the Hellman's didn't say, we're not going to bring any mayo today because there's this new thing, Miracle Whip, over there. And, we don't want competition. Listen, your peeps are your peeps are your peeps. The people who God has for you in your business, they're going to show up for you when you show up effectively. But I promise you, showing up and begging people to buy your products, showing up and telling people that you're in a challenge and you need to sell XYZ to help yourself, that's not how you build a business. That is not about service. Serving people is about making it about them, not about your goal. And I know there's a lot of leaders out there who teach that. And a lot of that is out of fear because the leaders are afraid of the word selling or sales. And so they tell people to do this thing and they say, go tell people to help you. Everyone wants to help. But to me, it comes across as very pushy and very salesy. So if you start seeing all these posts and people are like, I need to sell 20 pairs of shoes so that I can go on a trip. Well, nobody knows about the shoes. What kind of shoes are they? Are they beneficial? Are they flip-flops? Are they pink and purple polka dots? Like, what are they? Start giving value, right? And if you want to change your business in 5 days, Fix It Fast Bootcamp. I'd be happy to help you to change your business. But if you're frustrated, that's not a good place to be, right? Businesswoman, you need to be making money every single day. So I hope that was helpful. Did anyone guess where I am? Did anyone guess? Who knows where I am? I don't think you can see the water. The sun's getting ready to go down. So the sun, where I am, goes down pretty early. I don't even know what time it is right now. But I was checking it out where my kids are. It's like 8 something at night. And here it's what time is it? Hold on. It's 6:54. Yep. So the sun sets about now. So anyway, I am in Kingston, Jamaica today, living my life and just sharing information. I hope that was helpful. Bye guys. Share this out for someone you think can help.